Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, viewers, depending on when you're watching this video. Today is another episode of A Bro's View, where I, Bro, give you my view on a certain topic, and this episode's topic is Twilight. And I could probably wrap up this video in about 5 seconds by saying, like, this movie sucks, but I'm gonna be fair to those that kinda like it, I guess, and I'm gonna be giving my reasons why. So let's go ahead and start by analyzing the story of the whole thing, I guess. So the idea behind the story is kind of cool, you know, a forbidden love between a girl and a vampire, if you're into that kind of stuff. The story idea is good, but the story itself that was written and the way it's been projected on the movie screen is terrible. So idea's good, kinda-ish, but story, terrible. So let me go ahead and tell you on how I came about watching one of these films. So I watched Breaking Dawn Part 1, I believe is what it's called, whenever my ex-girlfriend told me, dragged me more like, to go see it. Notice, ex-girlfriend dragged me to see this awful movie. Get the picture so far? So let's go ahead and start by talking about Robert Pattinson. I've seen him in this movie of Breaking Dawn Part 1 and other movies. In this one, he did an okay job. I mean, he really is the only reason, he's like the only good actor out of the whole bunch of them. I mean, Taylor Lautner can pull off a few lines occasionally, but once he takes his shirt off, like, nobody cares, and all of us guys just kind of feel like, oh, so this is what you came here for. Now I just feel so incompetent to everything in life thanks to this guy on screen. Oh, yep, there he goes, but there, yep, no shirt now. Yep, I'm so ugly. I'm so hideous compared to this man. That's how I feel every time that he takes his shirt off. And then there is Kristen Stewart. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Just thinking about it in my head, oh my, wow, she is awful. However, for you guys that do like this show, I do have some other, maybe, solutions to your crave for forbidden love and vampires and werewolves. First up is the TV show Teen Wolf, which I kind of enjoy it. I mean, it's okay. I don't really like all that romantic, you know, mushy-gushy stuff. I just like, you know, the werewolf battles and kind of like the mythology part of it. It's kind of weird, but that's just what I like in the show. But anyways, it's a really interesting show. It does have a forbidden love between some girl who is a werewolf hunter. Her like whole family's like werewolf hunters, and then she like likes a guy, and then he turns into a werewolf because he gets bit by a werewolf, and yeah, they have a bunch of problems, and then yeah. So I mean, you might like that show. It's pretty good. I think it's well written, well acted. So, you know, go ahead and check it out if you're into that. So this next one I would really recommend to you guys that really like vampires and werewolves and all that forbidden love stuff. If you guys really love that, then you should check out the Underworld series. Now, yes, this is kind of like a weird, you know, really kind of dark series compared to like all these others that I mentioned, but it's actually a really good series. First off, it has tons and tons of better actors. Second off, it has much better story. Oh my goodness. Third off, the cinematography is, oh, so gorgeous. I kind of like the dark cinematography. I mean, compared to, like, you know, Twilight, which is like, ugh, I don't even get me started on the cinematography. And then, you know, fourth off, it's just, you know, a really interesting, it's just really, you know, thrilling and actually, you know, fast-paced and stuff, so plenty of action to go along with it. However, I will give Twilight this. Being dragged to this theater, I was not the only guy. I saw all these other guys being dragged in, and we just, like, whenever we locked eyes, we just kind of nodded at each other, and you just get this, like, sense of, like, you know, just friendship and unity that you just feel with these guys, because you know what they're going through, they know what you're going through, and you guys just are going through it together, and it's just a really interesting kind of bond that you go through, really interesting experience. So I will give that to Twilight. So I mean, if you do get dragged along, don't worry, there will be other guys there, hopefully. If there aren't any, then, you know, I do salute you, sir. I do salute you, my fellow bro, who does go through this whole process. But anyways, so basically that was a really interesting experience to actually go through. Very interesting. Give him a good handshake and say, good job, man. Good man. So that really concludes this whole episode. I hope you really enjoyed it, and, you know, so go ahead and put down in the comments what you want me to talk about next, because I'm tired of just picking out random topics I think are somewhat controversial and throwing them in here. So anyways, I really hope you did enjoy this video, and if you're a bro and you really like Twilight, then good lord, sir. Check out those other options, please. And then, I mean, if you check out those other options, I'm pretty sure that you'll kind of veer away from Twilight, because you'll just see how much better the story is and all these other aspects. Oh, man. So I hope you guys have a great day, and, you know, as always, you know, do put down in the comments what you want to hear, you know, what you want to hear more about from a bro's view. And, you know, please do like the video. That always helps out a lot. And, you know, if you wanted to subscribe, you know, get more bros view, get more stuff. I actually have a skit coming out pretty soon. I'm writing it right now, so it might be a while. But, you know, if you want to subscribe, feel free to subscribe. Why? Because it's free and you'll get all my videos constantly whenever I upload them and such. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. You know, you don't have to subscribe, but I would really appreciate the like on the video, and I would really appreciate the subscription, but, you know, I'm not going to force you to take the subscription if you don't want to. So anyways, thank you so much for watching, and that's it. Adios.